Hello and happy Sunday. It is Sunday on February, what is it? What's today's date? Today's the 20th. Oh my God, I can't believe I couldn't remember that date. Well, now I understand why I couldn't remember that date just from the date itself. Well, welcome. Before I dive into that and forget to go through everything that I normally go into. Hello and happy Sunday to every one of you. I'm hoping you are on the right page with us. This is Joanne's Healing Within, and I'm your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, the creator of the chakra balance numerology cosmic energy forecast deck, and a mom and a wife. And we are in 2022, the year of healing, nurturing, taking care of our bodies, being at home. And when we think about being at home, we could be thinking about shelter, literally at home, or home in our actual bodies. When you think about it, the number 6 is all about health, wellness, and fitness when it comes to astrology. So before I dive into all that, remember to share, like, and comment on today's show, as it's really important to share it out because all of the guests that I bring on share such amazing information, and we don't want to just keep it to ourselves. We want everybody to know what's going on this show. So let's dive into the advertising sponsors. Just to start off with, we have Nick Rafter, who is our journalist, writer, editor, and also real estate agent. In fact, last week he was on the show and he shared about applying astrology and numerology to buy a new home. So if you did not catch last week's show, please go and watch it. You can watch it right here on Twitter or even YouTube, and also on replay on demand on Roku as well. So please, if you did not catch last week's show, do that, but not now. Come back and watch it later. Then we also have Joe Monkman. He's our shamanic healing practitioner and wellness advocate. CJ Ives Lopez. She is our host and also publisher of the Author's Porch podcast and also magazine, which her newest magazine issue will be coming out in April. So I'll be talking more about that as we get closer. Then Kitty Foss and Amy Martin, who are both the host of Intuition of Your Soul. Definitely want to catch them. Diana Brad, which is the CEO and founder of Transition to Going Green. Going Green actually is transition to green community, but it is transitioning to going green. Lisa Nice, our physical therapist, and also Mary Kay consultant, who is still looking for those amazing faces. At the time when she was on the show, she was looking for 15. Not quite sure where she is in that number now, but definitely go and check her out if in case you are looking to get that beautiful makeover. Why not? And we also have Gabriella. I always say her last name wrong, so I'm not going to say it at all. She is our medical intuitor, and she's also the founder of the Alive Health Solution. Last but not least, Kendra Greer, our amazing astrologer, which in fact, he's our guest today. But before we dive into that, we have some other important stuff to do before we go into our guest for today. And that other important stuff is all about today's date, 2/20/2022. When we think about that number, very powerful number, lots of twos. In fact, you've heard me talk about lots of twos the beginning of the month on February 2nd. And here we are again in reference to the 20th day of the month. I cannot believe we're already the 20th day of February. How quickly is this year already going? We're already in the second month of the year and the 20th day. So let's just talk about this number really quickly in regards to all these twos. So if we think about it, and unfortunately, I don't have a pen with me, so I'm just going to have to use my fingers. So if that looks a little weird for you guys, please forgive me. So we think about that first two. So we have the two in the associated with the month. We have the 2 from the date, which is the 20, and then we have 2022. So we have 5, I believe there's 5 2s in this date. Yes, 5 2s. And right off the back, what that really helps us understand and be connected to the specific energy is how we do the work that we came to do. All our 2s, when we think about numerology, the number 2 itself means our relationships, our partnerships, our connections, our contracts, that number 2 in numerology. So when you think about all the different people you connect with in your day, those are relationships that we have, but also more importantly, the contracts that we have with each and every one of these people we connect with. So if you are here watching the show, you and I are in a relationship together. We have a contract. And I'm guessing that the contract that I'm sharing with you right now is to help you really understand who you are on a deeper level. And possibly you're going to get something out of every show that you watch with me to help you heal on a deeper level. Whether it's healing through astrology, numerology, through healing prompt therapy, whatever ways you're going to heal. But there's going to be something for everyone, and we may all heal differently with the different modalities that show up on this show, which is one of the reasons why I bring this show to you and why I was called to bring the show to you, to help you really navigate through your healing journey on a most holistic process that there is, as opposed to going the Western way of it, really allowing yourself to be as clean as you can and navigate through all these amazing modalities that there are for us. So when we think about that 10 energy from the D, it really is about your contracts that you have. And the biggest and most important relationship and partnership you can have is with yourself. When you learn to really connect with who you are and understanding how you navigate, so to speak, within your own mind, body, and spirit, and learning to embody your body. You know, that's a really big one, because there's so many people that, at least that I've come to learn, that before working with them, they sort of had this disconnect between their mind and also their body. And sometimes because we have that disconnection, we're not paying attention to what our body is actually saying. And our body tells us some amazing, amazing information when we are connected to it. So that's a really important thing to maybe take on today, is to embody your body so you can make that connection to what your body is actually saying. So when your body is showing up with physical discomfort, or even an illness or disease for that matter, it's your body's way of letting you know there's something out of alignment. And when there's something out of alignment, we need to bring it back to alignment. And the best way to bring our body back to alignment is to come back into nature, and to come back into the organicness, and to come back into the wholeness of what your body may need. And that could very well start off with just making sure you're eating nutrients, making sure you're eating foods that literally have valuable nutrients in it, as opposed to just grabbing something quick just because you're on the go. And there are really easy, quick things you can grab on the go if in case you don't have time to prepare. Now, the key component is to make the time to prepare so your body can really be in the most whole, most natural way it can, so your immune system can be really strong, and that the physical pain, the illness or disease won't need to show up, because you're literally paying attention to your body and you're bringing yourself back in to alignment. So when we think about this 10 energy day, the 5 2s in this amazing date is extremely powerful for us to bring ourselves back into balance. So what I like to do now is I like to pull a card and see what chakra we can work on today to help us come back into a balance, and to also align us to all of these amazing 2s for the day. So let's see what we got going on. Let's shuffle up. All righty. Our card for today. Sailing to say it's in reverse. Now, why I say sailing should never be sailing. A reverse card just means we need to pay attention to the message, and it's really important to work on this chakra that's showing up. So let me just show you that it's in reverse. So let's bring it up right. And it's such a perfect card. Higher self. When we talk about all these 2s, that's exactly where we go, to our higher self, our higher consciousness, coming away from our ego and recognizing that we are here on earth to really transition into a higher vibration and learn how to move into that energy that best serves us at the highest level possible. And sometimes physical pain, illness, and disease will show up to help us get to that space, to bringing us into that energy, because without that lesson, We may not learn things about ourselves from a deeper level. So sometimes these lessons are important to have. So as hard as this might be to hear, don't be so quick to push them away. Allow yourself to experience and learn what it showed up for. So at the end of it, once you heal from it, you're actually going to be a smarter version of you. That number 11 is all about master healer. When we think about the 11 in numerology, it is a master healer. It's healing your relationships at the highest level. When we think about it in astrology, it's the 11th house, which is Aquarius, which is all about connecting with our community and having more humanity towards yourself and others for that matter. Now the chakra here is the crown. The crown chakra, before the one above the crown, is what we call the soul star energy. But that crown chakra gives us the ability to connect with ourselves, loved ones, and angels, and allows us to tap into our intuition, psychic abilities, and our spiritual wisdom. Cards in reverse. So I'm asking you today to spend some time in your crown chakra and really allow yourself to activate that energy so you can see yourself as this physical being, but also as a spiritual being as well. So with all that being said, again, share, like, and comment. And I'm going to take a quick commercial break and bring in my guest when we come back. So I'll be right back.
Hi guys, I'm Kendrick Cortez Greer, personal astrologer and astrological counselor here in Brooklyn, New York. I've been an astrologer for over 23 years now, providing astrological readings, counseling sessions, workshops, and corporate events all throughout the tri-state area. I've been very blessed and lucky to have clients all throughout the United States and beyond. If you're interested in a reading that is warm, heartfelt, honest, and conducive to speaking to one of your best friends, please contact me at 917-863-7528. You can also email me at kendrickstar@gmail.com. That's Kendrick, STAR, @gmail.com. And for you Insta people, find me on Instagram at Kendrick Cortez Astrology. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Toodles.
Hello, my name is Nick Rafter, journalist, writer, editor. I'm happy to be offering copy editing and line editing services at competitive industry rates. If you have a book or any document that needs to be edited and thoroughly looked through, please contact me at nickrafter@gmail.com. Let's discuss how to get that work done. That's Nick Rafter, NICKRAFTER, @gmail.com. I hope to hear from you soon.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, and I will introduce my guest in just a second. Want to recap on what I shared in the first part of the show. If in case you're just tuning in, remember to share, like, and comment. Today's card showed up in reverse. And when we think about a reverse card, it just means we need to pay attention to the message. And even more importantly, we need to pay attention to the chakra that shows up. And that's the crown chakra, really allowing ourselves to tap into our intuition, our psychic abilities, and our spiritual wisdom. The card affirmation is higher self, which makes a lot of sense with today's energy of this, all the 5 choose. So connecting to that 11 is learning to heal your relationships from a higher level, not just to heal it from the surface, but really allow yourself to discover the healing process between you and that other person, and even you and yourself, because again, the most important relationship you have is one with self. So that's our card for today in reverse. I'm super, super excited to have my amazing guest here today. I'm hoping that there's no conflicts. There we go. I can see him smiling now. I saw him and he was a little frozen on my end. But super excited to have Mr. Kendrick Greer here with us today, our astrologer. Hello, Kendrick. Nice to see you today. How are you?
Hi, Joe. It's nice to see you too. How's it going?
I am doing well. How about you?
I am enjoying my wonderful weekend, and it's Sunday, and it's my day to get a lot of stuff done, and I'm excited about getting this done and going through some wonderful talk about Pisces.
Yes, Pisces season. One of my favorite, even though they're all pretty much my favorite seasons, but this one's particular as it's my birthday season, as we especially hit March. So let's dive into this. So let's talk a little bit about Pisces, what's going on in Pisces season, some highlights. So let's go with that first. What's some of the highlights in Pisces season?
Well, I love when Pisces season comes, first of all, because you have to remember that Pisces is the last sign and it has all of the signs within it. So it's a time for big change. Do you hear me? Because I have a little static on my end.
Yes, I can hear you, but on my end, you seem to be coming in and out. So you seem to be freezing a little bit. I don't know, Bobby.
Okay.
If Bobby has that on his end as well.
Okay. Hey, let me try one thing. Hold on.
We can
Okay,
always
sorry
count
about
on
that.
technology. It's okay.
Okay, here we go. I think this is going to be better.
All right, as you were saying.
Okay, yes. So we're at the end of our astrological year, and this is the time for us to make those big changes and start new avenues and do great things for oneself and for others. So I'm always excited about Pisces season. We can look back at our year and look at how we can make our upcoming astrological year even better. Because in astrology world, this is the new year coming up, and this is the end of everything. So, and I love that time of year. Great time for celebration.
Yes. And it's just so, I always seem it to be so weird that Pisces is the end, when we think about it, the end of the cycle, where Aries is the start. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, but January is the new year. So it always like, trips me up a little bit, but I totally understand it now. So yeah. So how about we dive into, is there any specific like highlights for Pisces season going on that we need to be aware of?
Well, there are highlights for everyone, but particularly for Pisces right now, because like I said, this is the start of your new year. So that's a joyous celebratory time on its own. Pisces also is connected to a couple of other planets right now. Not only is the sun in Pisces, we also have Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. And what's funny and amazing about this is Jupiter and Neptune are associated with Pisces anyway. So Pisces right at home. And it basically means everything is lining up right where Pisces needs it to be. And depending on other people, depending on where Pisces falls in your chart, everything is working out for you in those particular areas as well. But because those are right at home in Pisces, this is Pisces time. And with the sun being in there too, and the new moon as well coming up. So this is a wonderful time for Pisces, looking at yourself, seeing how you can change and benefit yourself even more spiritually and physically and in other ways. So I look forward to hearing all the Pisces stories in a month and see how things have changed for you.
Yes. Yeah. And when we think about this new moon, which is on March 2nd. Yes. Yes. And as Kendrick says, we have a lot of energy that's going to be in this Pisces season. I always like to say, when there are more than one actual planet sitting in a specific zodiac sign, that means there's going to be a lot of energy. And when there's a lot of energy, that also means there's a lot of, as I like to call it, there's a lot of activity, or a lot of movement that takes place because of that. There's so many planets in that one sign. True?
Oh, that's totally true, Joe. It just heightens everything. And Pisces is already a mutable sign. And for people who don't know what that means, Pisces already has that buzzing energy within its body and mind that's always going, always on high. The battery's always moving. So you add these mama jammas into the charts, you got even more energy for Pisces. And it's important that you use this energy in a way that is pretty helpful, not for yourself, but like I said, for others as well. because a lot of people don't know how to use their energy. So, and most importantly, don't make it go to waste. Use it for something, you know? And actually, I don't even have to say that because I think this particular aspect and energy is so strong that even if you are unsure, you're lazy, you're indecisive, it's going to push you to get stuff done no matter what. So I don't even have to tell you to do it. It's going to happen for sure over the next 4 weeks. Yeah.
Exactly. And we also think about this Pisces energy, as Kendrick's saying about, if you happen to be lazy or whatever, not. One of the amazing things about this particular season, especially in I'm going to say like come the second week of Pisces, middle of Pisces, as they say, where we do have this conjunction between the Sun, Neptune, and also Jupiter, there's going to be this major expansion that's going to take place. And what I get from that intuitively is that expansion is really about expanding our ability to tap in to our, I like to say, intuition, our psychic abilities, and using those gifts to help us go where we need to go.
Oh, for sure. And if any sign can do that, it's definitely the Pisces energy. Pisces people are naturally born with this intuition, and they naturally are capable of expansion. They're in this house of expansion because they're associated with it. I mean, throughout their life, they're always moving and evolving and changing. I love the glitteriness of Pisces. Because in old astrology, you guys are known like for this beautiful, almost star-like quality. You meet Pisces individual, they're actually natural stars. They're amazing. And let's not get on their beautiful eyes and their beautiful charm and sparkling. I was thinking of a couple of famous Pisces. Think about Rihanna or Elizabeth Taylor. Their eyes are gorgeous, and those are two beautiful Pisces. I mean, I think most people are beautiful anyway, but Pisces beautiful people are highly beautiful, and probably a little bit biased because my mom, my best friend, and a lot of my friends that you know, Joe, are Pisces.
That is true. That is true. And as I said earlier, I fall into that category because I'm a Pisces, as Kendrick knows. Yes. So, and when we think about Neptune, the Sun, and also Jupiter all being in Pisces as we speak, on March 10th, we also have Mercury joining Pisces as well. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, talk about a truckload, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Thank God it's not going to be in retrograde.
Oh, I know. In fact, have you seen the ephemeris lately? It's so beautiful. There are no retrogrades going on.
I know. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we don't know how to act. But going back to your question. So when I think about multiple planets in one sign, I first think about the planets that are a little bit closer to us because that hits us a little bit more personally. So we're talking about, the sun, the moon, Venus, and Mercury, as you say. So the first thing I think about is Mercury coming in. The bigger planets are awesome and they do their jobs. It's more of a universal level thing. But when that Mercury comes in, so for Pisces people, once Mercury hits, you'll see that Mercury is the planet first and foremost. It's a planet of communication, the planet of thinking, thought, the brain, the process. So when Mercury hits into Pisces people in this month, you'll find that they'll have deeper communications, important communications, small talk. They may be a little bit more chatty. All that is what Mercury does. Mercury can also go outside of that and hit and touch a little bit on like how we communicate or media or electronics. It also can touch a little bit on our cars, how we move around. Mercury is a planet that's about moving and change and communicating and zap. So we have that going on. So once that hits Pisces can have anything from, car situations, electronic, important conversations, maybe important talk with a family member, maybe important job meeting, interview. All that is capable. And they'll definitely be using their thought process even more too, the way they think, overthinking. And Pisces, even though you guys are emotional, you guys have a capability of copying a little bit of Virgo energy sometime, which that brain is always going to. And that's usually just indicative of mutable signs in general. So Pisces, not only do they have these other planets going on, once Mercury comes in, boy, you're going to be moving and shaking even more because it's going to be connecting and aspecting with the sun as well. And, the sun is the center of everything. and connecting with those planets that deals with that movement. I can't wait to, like I said, I can't wait to see what you guys have going on later this month.
Yes, yes. And I love the fact that Kendrick said movement when it comes to Mercury, because along with that movement in regards to media conversations and all of that, first thing I hear is how we move in our body too. So as Pisces season is here, we may very well start adapting more movement. And also when we think about it, Pisces season is very close to, or actually is, in the change of season, where we actually will be moving out of fall, moving out of winter and moving into spring. So more people will be more likely to want to move more because the weather's nicer, the sun's out, it's going to get warmer. So we're going to want to move in our bodies more too, you know. And I think that's a really great way to also activate the intuition. What was it that you were going to say?
I was just saying, you made me think of something. I work in the bar and restaurant industry part-time, and I noticed that every year, even before the sun changes over to that new season, even before it changes over to Aries, that's when business starts to pick up. You know, we're looking at right before St. Patrick's Day, that week of St. Patrick's Day, that's before it even moves over to Aries. And you're already seeing the people coming back, the change happening, people moving, people making ideas to do better and to make change, whether with job or health, all that. And that's basically what Pisces is anyway. So right now, all the way up to near the end of March, we have that moving and that shaking going on to get it done. Like, you know, even myself, like, because Pisces falls right there in that 12th house for me. So every year around this time, it's time to get healthy. It's time to go spiritually within and get myself together and make myself beautiful, both inside and out. So It's a wonderful time.
Exactly. And I'm glad Kendrick said that. Just to make a note, Kendrick happens to be an Aries sun sign. So for those Aries who are watching, when he speaks about himself as that 12th house, about that beauty within and also out, he's also speaking to you guys as well. So it's not just about just him, it's the 12th house energy for Aries. And bringing that to the table, before we get there, Kendrick, if you don't mind, let the viewers know how they can reach you, because we do need to take a commercial break. So let them know how they can reach you.
Well, right now, I'm really enjoying the emails that I'm getting. So email me at kendrickstar@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram at Kendrick Cortez Astrology.
Awesome. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to have more on Pisces season. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome. We are back on Author Sports. I am so excited to be here with my co-host, Janice Baby. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am good. It's so good to see you again. We don't get to see each other very often. We might have to get this every week, right? Tonight, we are also talking with, we've got
Hey, this is Joe Monkman, and I am a personal development trainer. And that means that I help people step into their leadership roles, take their place as a visionary, really understand their own mastery in the world so that they can really find their place at the buffet of life. And if you want to know more, you can find me on my Facebook page at Joe Monkman and joemonkman@gmail.com.
Hi, my name is Lisa Nice, and I'm an independent beauty consultant for Mary Kay. I'm also a single mom of 5 and a physical therapist, so I love Mary Kay because it fits so nicely into my lifestyle. New year, new you. I'm looking for 15 faces, and it's a free either facial or a glam look. You get free samples, and you get entered to win a $200 Beautiful Kate Spade bag. So if anything about this commercial has interested you, like number 1, the opportunity, number 2, be a face. So call me, 908-546-0266. Try it, you're gonna love it.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. I have my amazing astrologer, Kendra Greer, here. For those of you who are just tuning in, remember, share, like, and comment. You're definitely going to have to come back and watch it from the beginning, as Kendrick has shared such amazing information that's going on in Pisces season. Just want to give a shout out to just a few of the people who are watching with us, because we do have a few. I know I'm going to screw up this name, so apologies if I do. I believe the name is Juan Cowie, I think. And he says that he loves Kendrick's work. And then we have Irene Rodriguez with us, and she's excited that she caught this because she loves this conversation. So thank you for being here with us today. What we're going to do now, Kendrick is going to share some insight on all the zodiac signs for right now. So grab your pen and paper so you can jot down what he says. Excuse me. And we're going to be diving into this. So here goes the forecast for all the zodiac signs. So take it over, Kendrick.
Well, we already spoke a little bit about Aries and Pisces. So if I get to it, I'll do a little bit more, but let's do some Taurus really quickly. Taurus, you're going through 11th house right now. So that's all about your connections with your friends or people that you know, or groups or organizations. Use those people and allow them to help you. I know you're stubborn sometimes and you don't allow everyone to come in, but get out there, use your friends, use your groups, your organizations to help you for the rest of the year. Now, Gemini, yours is a little bit more connected to home and or work or career. This is your time to be responsible, Gemini. Up until March, get that job change that you want, talk to your boss, get a raise, do your own job, have that go on. Also, you will have touches of home stuff. So it could be as small as you're buying a couch or as big as lease change. Get that beautiful house together or change it all together.
Move.
Or move, yes. Move. Cancer, because the sign is in another water sign, your sister sign of Pisces, this time for you is a beautiful time. It's a particular time for you to plan that trip, go out there, pick up a new class, study more. All that is connected to your area right now. This is a beautiful, positive time for you. So really enjoy it, because Cancer, not to be down, but sometimes you are a little bit complex, but this is a beautiful, positive time for you right now. So enjoy it. Get out there. Find yourself spiritually. Learn. Leo, right now, yours is a very interesting area, because this is a time that is not particularly a time for play or to even think about anything like romance or anything, because we know you have a big heart. But this is more of a time for you to use that brain, Leo. This particular area that we're in is a little bit focused on security and or finances. So save that money, start that account, keep an eye on yourself, but also don't limit yourself. You spend a little bit of it, but make sure you're doing it in a responsible way. And you may have a little surprise and a little cash coming in that you didn't even know about. So that's always fun. Virgo, this is a very important time for you because the sun is in your opposition right now. But you have a big treat coming up because there's the full moon for you. So all of this time for you right now is about yourself and your partner, yourself and your relationship with your job, and yourself and your relationship with what you do. This is a time for Virgos to cut that hair. Focus on yourself internally and outwardly. Exercise, and I don't have to tell you Virgos to do that anyway, because you're naturally good at it. But focus on yourself, do what you need to do, and focus on your partnerships and your relationship with your job. Hello, Libras. My beautiful, smiling Libras. This is a fun time for you in terms of focusing on something other than yourself, but you can connect. I'm talking about like anything from pets. I'm talking about anything from your old uncle or aunt that needs your help. All those are connected right now for you. Also, Libra, this is a good time for you to organize because sometimes you're a little bit indecisive. So jot those things down, make those lists, make those changes, and be organized. Clear it out physically and spiritually. Clean that room, clean that junk. Let go of that loser partner that's not helping you in any kind of way. Get it done, Libra. Scorpio, similar to the other water signs, the sun is in water sign right now. So this is a very positive time for you, a very good time. In fact, I will say flirt it up a little bit if you're single. If you're married, make a little change. Flirt anyway, flirt with your spouse. Do something special for one another. Also, this is your creative house, Scorpio. So if you're not doing anything creative, if you're not doing the music, go out and have a concert, go to dinner, go to an art show. There's also, not saying for you particularly, but there is a little bit of baby news for you, Scorpio. Maybe your siblings having a child, maybe you're going to a shower. And if you are planning on having children, this is a perfect time right now to focus on all that, Scorpio. Sagittarius, home, home, home. This is a good time for you to clear it out, get some new furniture, redo your home, do those lease changes. All those is connected. But let's not forget family. Focus on your family. Call your mom. Let her know how much you love her. Call your parents. Call your family. Have a family reunion. This is the time for you. This is about family and home, Sagittarius. And I know you're very busy, and a lot of times you're thinking about it. Slow it down. Focus on that. Give them a call. And Capricorn. This is a good time for you, Capricorn, to take that trip. Take that trip. Schedule that trip. It's communication time for you as well. Have those important meetings, talk. You know, you're all about business. You're about making that money. Use those important people, have those important talks, and get even more and be even more successful. And Aquarius, this is your time because you just had your astrological new year. Now it's time to sit back a little bit and focus on how you can gain security, money, wealth, all that. Save, save, save. Pay attention to your finances. Don't overspend, and don't do that just out of the blue spending spree. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll thank me later. And Pisces, happy birthday. I love you guys. Enjoy the very 4 weeks left that we have of it, and do the most for yourself and enjoy and know that you're a beautiful, beautiful person.
Well, I am so superly impressed that Kendrick was able to do literally all 12 zodiac signs in less than 12 minutes. How amazing.
Joe, I feel a little badly because I didn't touch a lot on Aries, but Aries, just know that your season is coming up, and right now, just focus on those big changes and spiritually, and pay attention to your dreams right now. And also do those checkup, Aries, dental, doctor, health, all those is in there right now. So get it done, and don't procrastinate this. Get it done. We're getting too old for that procrastination. Go for that checkup.
So true. That's
okay,
so true.
Joe.
That is so true. And because Aries are in their 12th house energy, it's very important for them to do those checkups because it's tying up those loose ends for them. So it is really important for those Aries to make sure they're checking in on their health. But thank you. So Kendrick, again, let our viewers know how they can reach you.
Well, the easiest way is emailing me, kendrickstar@gmail.com. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Kendrick Cortez Astrology.
Awesome. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, Kendrick's going to give one tip in regards to what we all can do for Pisces season. And I'm going to give him a reading, assuming he's open to it. So we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Diana Brandt. I'm a business consultant. If you always wanted to be an entrepreneur and you've got these dreams, you no longer have to have them in your head. I help you with the steps. I'm offering a 15-minute complimentary call, and you can reach me at diana.caremore@gmail.com. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hi everyone, I'm Kitty Foss.
And I'm Amy J.
And we're Intuition of the Soul. We are a Facebook and YouTube group that has created a sacred spiritual place to look at your spiritual practices.
And there's too much to tell you about what we do, but let me tell you, we have weekly activities, we have monthly activities, and you are not going to want to miss our spiritual practitioner series. So join us on Intuition of the Soul.
Aloha.
Aloha.
If you are turned off by conventional medicine and their mantra, do you want meds for that? There's a better option. I'm Gabriella Mihalichan, medical intuitive and healer. Let me help you find the root cause of your illness and guide you through healing. My intuitive method directs your body to heal itself and removes barriers to healing. I invite you to schedule a session today at alivehealthsolutions.com.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, remember, share, like, and comment. You're definitely going to want to come back and watch this from the very beginning, as my amazing guest, Kendra Greer, our astrologer, has been sharing such amazing insight with all of us about Pisces seasons. He just did the forecast for all 12 zodiac signs. So if you are like me and like to know what that forecast is, I highly recommend you come back. When you do, bring a pen and paper so you can jot down your sun, moon, and rising, because I do believe when you take all three, you get a really great prescription in regards to how to navigate through the season. So, Kendrick, if you may, and if you can, could you give, let's say, one little tip that all the zodiac signs can do to really benefit from Pisces season? I know that's a real big range, but
No, I actually love that question. And not to be overly sappy or overly cliche, this time, because Pisces is all about love and all about helping others and being there for others. So I just want people to reach outside of yourself and pay attention to others, and just don't be mean, and just don't be an a-hole, and just love one another, you know, because that's what Pisces energy is about. And so not even just for this period, pocket, and just know to be kind and to love one another. How about that?
I think that's beautifully said. I think it's beautifully said. And we think about Pisces season, it starts out in February. So it starts out in that second month, which is all about our relationships. But then it moves into the third month, which is all about how we connect. So I think that's really great on the connecting and putting ourselves out there. And then it makes so much sense for me to why I am the way I am, where I'm always wanting to take care, wanting to help, and wanting to make sure everybody is healing. That Pisces energy in me, huh? So on top of myself. I'm so happy I do what I do. Anyway, Pisces, yeah. I'm gonna start calling Kendrick Pisces now all of a sudden. But no, Kendrick, are you open to a reading for today?
Oh, I would love a reading. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome. So of course we'll tap into this being obviously in Pisces season and what's in store for you as a Aries in the 12th house. What things you're tying up on. So if you can, just repeat your full name that's on your birth certificate out loud 3 times, just so I can tap into your energy.
Kendrick Cortez Greer, Kendrick Cortez Greer, Kendrick Cortez Greer.
Awesome. And just hold your thought in your mind in reference to whatever you would like to gain from this insight regarding the energies that Pisces and Aries are connected. And let's see what shows up for you. All right, the card for you. All right, I'm going to put this card down, and I'll explain why in a second, but I'm going to pull another one.
Okay, wow.
And I'll explain why in a minute. You know, every now and then I have to do that. All right, this makes much more sense. Cards in reverse. Now, to start off with, when a card's in reverse, it usually means we need to pay attention to the message and also work on the chakra. The message is, and I'm glad Kendrick is sitting down, message is marriage. So yeah, marriage. So when we think about marriage, and because I know Kendrick, him and I chat a lot behind the scenes, I know that that's not something Kendrick is really tied into so much about marriage, so to speak. But when we also think about the word marriage on the non-traditional side, it's what Kendrick is married to right now in regards to maybe his career, tying up those loose ends in the career that no longer serves him on that higher level. What he's married to, he might need to let go of those ideas, the old way of thinking, if that makes sense, and moving into what really serves his highest purpose. And sometimes we hold on to things because we hold on to it because of fear. We're afraid that, like, oh my God, I need to do this until the other thing comes in. But maybe it's time to really divorce the old ways of doing things and allow yourself to fully step into those new things that are coming in for you. The number 88, which is a power number, the 8 energy is associated with harmony and balance. So bringing more harmony and balance into your energy, where again, letting go of the things that you don't need to do anymore, so those new things can really come in. When we think about 8-8, it's a 16, which is a 7. Now, I do know that Kendrick, besides being an Aries sun energy, he has Libra. What is your Libra's in the moon or the rising?
My rising.
Yes. So his 7 energy is about finding that balance and being able to justify for himself the fact that it's okay to let go of those things that really no longer serve him, that he might be still holding on to as a cushion until the other things come in. But sometimes we have to let those things go so the other things can come in. And the shocker is the crown. So it really is about how he is connected to his higher self. But sometimes we tend to sort of get caught up in our ego because it's like, okay, well, this is comfortable. This is what I know. But by holding on to those things that we know are uncomfortable, it prevents the other things from coming in. Does this resonate with you at all?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of it. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. And know that the card's in reverse, so it's really important to pay attention. Now, I want to pull that other card in reference to why I said I was going to pull a second one. First card is all about getting a Reiki treatment. And what this just means is that maybe there's some energy that needs to be cleared, especially because you're in your 12th house energy. This is about tying up loose ends and allowing that chi to move more freely.
Yes.
So perhaps there may be something that might feel a little stagnant for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that a Reiki session would be really important. So if you're open to a Reiki session at some point, you and I can work off the scenes and work a little bit together just to clear some of that energy that might be a little stuck for you right now. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And the double zeros are all about knowing that once we do clear the energy, potential and choices show up for you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So I just want to come back to that marriage card in reference to what we're married to. So again, for our viewers, when we hear the word marriage, right away, most people are like, oh my God, I'm going to get married, or, oh, I'm not looking to get married right now. Sometimes it really is just about what are we married to? Ideas, philosophies, people, places, things. And because he's in his 12th house, this is for all Aries for that matter. Because you're in your 12th house, it really is a good time to tie up those loose ends and let things go that really don't serve the energy that you're in now as you move towards your birthday season.
Yes.
Makes sense for you, Kendra?
It does. It does.
I love that. When I see this show up, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a fun one. Yes, yes. So I'm glad that resonated with you. And again, let our viewers know how they can reach you one last time.
Sure. Email is the quickest and easiest. You can send me an email at kendrickstar@gmail.com. And you can also, and also Instagram if you want. Kendrick Cortez Astrology.
Excellent. And Kendrick, are you currently seeing clients for readings at this time? I know I put you on. I know I put you on a spot all the time.
No, I love it. No, I am right at the end of my break, and we will start things back in March. There we go. See, I'm right on time.
Excellent. See, so those of you who are interested in learning a little more in detail, more personally for you, because again, when Kendrick did the forecast here, it's a general for everyone, but he gets really specific when he brings into your birthday, your time, and everything else. So if you are interested in learning a little more in detail what's going on for you this season, I highly recommend that you connect with Kendrick for that forecast because he's amazing. And he's also a lot of fun and friendly when he does his readings too. So it will be like sitting across the table or across the computer with a good dear friend. So yes. So Kendrick, I'd like to thank you for being here today and sharing your wisdom and your energy with all of us today.
Anytime, Joe, anytime. Always a pleasure.
My pleasure here as well. So we're going to take that quick commercial break and I'll be back to give you some promos and all the things that's coming up for next week. We'll be right back.
Hi guys, I'm Kendrick Cortez Greer, personal astrologer and astrological counselor here in Brooklyn, New York. I've been an astrologer for over 23 years now, providing astrological readings, counseling sessions, workshops, and corporate events all throughout the tri-state area. I've been very blessed and lucky to have clients all throughout the United States and beyond. If you're interested in a reading that is warm, heartfelt, honest, and conducive to speaking to one of your best friends, please contact me at 917-863-7528. You can also email me at kendrickstar@gmail.com. That's Kendrick, STAR, @gmail.com. And for you Insta people, find me on Instagram at Kendrick Cortez Astrology. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Toodles.
Have you had COVID, the jab, booster, taking weekly tests, or been around anyone who has? Hello, I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, the owner of Holistic Fitness located in Queens, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Stack. I would love to help you restore your immune system with Chakra Balance Reiki. I'm currently offering 3 and 6 month prescription plans. All sessions are available virtually and on site. To find out which plan best suits you, text 646-236-9155. I do look forward to helping you restore your immune system and getting onto the road of recovery. Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just tuning in, you will have to go back and watch the show from the very beginning, as I got my amazing Kendrick Greer here, our astrologer, and he shared some amazing insight regarding our zodiac signs for Pisces season. Please do, though, share, like, and comment, because we want to share this information. We do not want to just keep it to ourselves. So please go back later. You can watch it here on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and also on Roku as well. Now, let's do some promos. And before I do that, so I do not forget, for those who are interested in knowing what's going on for next week's show, you definitely want to put this on your calendar, set your alarm clock for this, because I have a guest coming on who's coming on for the very first time ever on my show. Her name is Dr. Terry Moss, and she's going to be chatting with us about microbes and body detoxification. So if any of you are experiencing anything related to the virus, the vaccines, and even the weekly testing, or you know anyone who has, or you've been around anyone who has, this is a show you definitely want to come and watch and take notes. So again, that's Dr. Terry Moss, who's going to be with us next week, same time as usual, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Now for those promos, because some amazing people are doing amazing things. So we have Your Success magazine that came out about 3 weeks ago, and the publisher to that magazine is Rich Pearson. And then we also have Intuition of the Soul, beautiful group that is hosted by Kitty Foss and also Amy Martin. They too have amazing programs going on all week long. I believe they have something going on every single day. My favorite, which I haven't been to in a few weeks, only because there's been so much going on in my world, is their Tuesday program that takes place at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is Spirit Communication. And in that particular group, everyone gets to do one-on-one readings, and we come back as a group and we do a group reading, which is a lot of fun. Plus, they have a lot of different things taking place throughout the entire week. So please check them out. Again, Intuition of the Soul. And Joe Monkman has an amazing monthly group, which he revised. It used to meet weekly. Now he's doing it monthly. It's Spirit Messages and Energy Insights, which takes place the first Tuesday every month now at 8 p.m. Eastern time, which again, it's about spirit messages. And now he has a guest that comes on as well, who shares some energy insights with us too. That's the first Tuesday every month at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Please view the flyer for information. You definitely want to join it, participate, because you get a lot from it as well. So there we have it. So we have Pisces season going on now, and a lot of greatness happening in Pisces seasons. Make sure to move your body during Pisces season, because as we move our body more, we activate our chakras, which helps the chakra system just to flow. Because when we think about our chakras, it's a wheel, And as the wheel is moving, the energy within us is moving as well. So please remember to move your body. As you move your body, you'll become more aware of your body, and you begin to embody your body. All that being said, if you are interested in sharing a promo, or if you'd like to get more information on how you can be an advertising sponsor, feel free to email healingwithin76@gmail.com, and I'll give you all the information. All that being said, have yourself an awesome rest of today. Embrace this amazing 2 energy, 2022, 5 2s in today's date. You definitely want to embrace it. We'll have another powerful day on 2022, which will have 6 2s in that energy, and I'll share that with each and every one of you on my other lives as well. I will see you all next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.